So what does first case says? First case says that L is equals to WWR, where W is belonging to A, B star. That means W can have length as a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. But the symbols which are available in W are nothing but A and B only. Okay. So if we consider our W as again 0, 1, 1, our WWR would become 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Okay. Best way to check whether string belonging to this category or not is go for the first and last symbols in each pass. First pass, first symbol. If it is first symbol is 0, then your last symbol should also be 0. If your first symbol is 1, your last symbol should be 1. And in this way, we can continue with the process. Right? So if I say my input is this same thing 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, preceded and succeeded by blank symbols, and I'm beginning with this, what I will do, I will replace this 0 with blank, move to right, skip 1, skip 1, skip 1, skip 1, skip 0, come to this blank. This will indicate that we're at the rightmost place, right? After working area. Once we get this blank, turn the direction and check. Is the same symbol which we have replaced earlier with blank, like here? Since it was 0 and this is also 0, we'll replace this 0 with blank. And we'll again come back to the starting of the input. Now here first symbol is 1. Replace it with blank. Do the same process which we did earlier. On the receipt of blank, turn the direction and check. Is it same symbol? If it is the same symbol, replace that symbol with blank. Again repeat blank, 1, blank, turn direction. Since this is 1, this is also 1, blank. Here we are getting blank, so turn right. Now here in the place of getting either 0 or 1, what we are getting is blank, which indicates your W and WR is over. If you see here, I have described this logic in terms of zeros and 1. The similar type of logic we have seen here in WCW also, zeros and 1, right? Here the difference is we were looking for the first symbol in the W, whereas here we are looking for last symbol, because this is not WW, this is WWR. So if we try to write this whole thing in terms of A or B, things can be written very well like this. Let's say W is equals to AB, your WWR will become ABBA. The process can be very well executed in the similar pattern. That is A replaced with blank, BBA skipped on the receipt of first blank on the right hand side. Since it is the same symbol which we replace, we'll replace it with blank. The process will continue. Blank, B, blank, turn the direction, blank. Since here your AB is over, your BA is also over. Ultimately, when you are getting blank here in the place of either A or B, we'll say that our input was of the pattern WWR. Okay. So let's go for construction. Q0. Our first input would be either W, either A or B. So if your first input is A, replace A with blank, move to right. Q1, Q2. Okay. What we need to do is all symbols in between the current position and the rightmost blank should be skipped. So A, R, B, R. On the receipt of first blank on the right hand side, replace blank with blank, move to left. move to left. Q3. Now here, the first symbol is the same symbol which we have replaced with blank. In that case only, that symbol should be replaced with blank and move to left. And movement to left till the first blank can be achieved with the help of simply A skipped to left, B, replace B with B and movement to left. Okay. And on the receipt of first blank on the left hand side, blank, blank, right. Okay. This is for the case when your first symbol is A. If your first symbol is B, in that case, we'll do the same process for B. Replace B with blank, move to right. All other symbols should be skipped. So A, R, B, B, R. On the receipt of first blank on the right hand side, replace blank with blank and move to left to check whether the last symbol available in the input is B or not. If it is B, in that case only move to next step by replacing that B with blank. And this process will continue. This process of removing first and last symbol when it was A, similarly removing first and last symbol when it was B, this will continue till all the symbols from the input are over. All the symbols are replaced with blank like this. Here we replace all with blank, here we replace all with blank and so on. Okay, and to identify this, whether we have replaced all the symbols with blank for their pattern equals to WWR. Best way is to look in Q0 itself. If in Q0, in the place of getting either A or B, we get a blank. We get a blank, which means your input is over. That was of the pattern B WWR. That means like here, this and this, the same sequence. So when you get this, the task to be done is B replaced with B, move to right and left. Okay. Now this thing will also do the work of star, because star means you have neither A nor B available in this input string. Rather you have epsilon. Epsilon means on your tape you do not have anything. All blank symbols are available. So in this initial state, if you get BBR, it simply means that your length of a W was 0. Is this clear? Is this clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
what would be the 7-tuple definition for this? Capital Q is equals to what? Capital Q. What it will consist of? What is capital Q?
Q1, Q2, Q3.
Yes, it's a finite set of states available in Turing machine. So they are Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, Q6, and QF. Okay. Summation is equals to what? All the symbols which are available as a first symbol on the transition. A, B, right? Tau is all the replacement symbols which are available at the second place here. So basically they are A, B, and capital B. Delta is what? Delta is this. Its transition mapping is delta's mapping is Q cross summation gives Q cross tau cross L comma R. Okay, Q summation of delta. Initial state is what? What is initial state in this constructed Turing machine? Yes? Initial state is Q1 here. Initial state. B is a special tape symbol referred as blank. And capital F is finite set of final states. Here our final state, we just have one, which is nothing but Q1. Okay. Any questions on this?
No, sir.
Okay, great. So now let's go for the second example. What does the second example says? W is equals to WR. That means it is a palindrome string which reads same forward and backward. That's the first case. Okay. When you say W is equals to 0, 1, 1, does it equals to WR here in this case? Yes or no? No, not in this case, because this W doesn't read same back forward and backward. But this would be the appropriate answer, that W is equals to WR. What does it say? That this language consisting of all the strings which read same forward and backward. Apart from this, it has one more criteria. What does it say? That W's length is 0 or 4. That means the length of W would be either 0 or 4 or 8 or 12 or 16 and so on. And they would be belonging to 0, 1 star. If you try to form a set of all the strings belonging to the given language description, those would be epsilon, that is length 0, or 1, 2, 3, 4. It reads same forward and backward. 0, 1, 1, 0. Again, it reads same forward and backward. 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And beyond that, we'll have all the strings whose length divisible by 4 and which reads same forward and backward. When we talk about read same forward and backward, it is nothing but the same logic which we have seen in the previous example. And what we need to do is look for first symbol. If it is one of the symbols from your alphabet, replace it with blank. Skip all the symbols. Come to this rightmost blank, turn the direction. If it was the same symbol which we had replaced with blank, in that case only replace that symbol also with blank. And this process is to be repeated. Okay. So the logic is same. The work which we are going to perform is same as that of the case when it was WWR. What is difference here? Here, the first and foremost thing which we need to do is to ensure that the given length, the length of a given string is of modulo 4, right? 4 symbols का combination है क्या? Is it length equals to 0? Then fine. Otherwise, we need to go on checking. Is length equals to 4? Is length equals to 8? And so on. So that we should ensure first. And after that, we should go for checking this logic of whether W is equals to W. That is, does it read same forward and backward? Yes, I believe someone was asking some query. Yeah. Do you have any query?
Mod 4, does that mean this should be in binary?
Yeah, when we say that W belongs to 0 or 1, it means 0, either 0 or 1. So it would be binary only, right?
Yes, sir.
And mod W is equals to 0 mod 4. What does it mean? That the length should be such that it is divisible by 4. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So we'll first go for checking the length of a string. If it is in the multiples of 4, in that case only we'll go for the logic of checking for is W equals to WR. Okay, how to go about that? Start with Q0. Okay, we are here checking for length only. Let's say we have a string like this. What we will do, every 0 will replace with X, every 1 will replace with Y. X, X, Y, Y. Ultimately, we are not changing the pattern. We are simply replacing it with some other symbol and we are moving forward. We'll do this in circular mode to ensure whether the length is equals to 5 or not. So when you say you have first symbol, let it be anybody, any symbol. If it is 0, replace 0 with X, move to right. If it is 1, replace 1 with Y, move to right. Okay, Q1. This is just first symbol which we scan. Similarly, we'll do for second symbol, third symbol, and fourth symbol. After doing 4, we'll come back to Q0 again to repeat this process again to ensure that the string's length is in multiple of 4 only. Q0, 0 replace with 0, move to right. 0 replace with X, move to right. 1 replace with Y, move to right. Same thing for the second symbol, that is 0, X, R, 1, Y, R. Q2, again 0, X, R, 1, Y, R, and Q3, length 1, length 2, length 3. Fourth symbol should be the last symbol in series, or else we can have such further sequence, right?
Yes.
0 replace with X, move to right. 1 replace with Y, move to right. This complete sequence of 4 symbols we're going on scanning. This process should end when on the right hand side we get blank. Blank, blank left. This is what we will do. Okay, Q4. Now what this will ensure? We are moving ahead from this circle of skipping symbols if and only if the string is in multiple of 4. Ultimately here, BBL if we are getting, we'll say we have moved on to Q4 for processing further. Now what do you mean by processing further? Processing further means simply checking whether this X and Y sequence reads same forward and backward or not. That's all. So what we did earlier in earlier example for A and B, in the place of A, we have X. In the place of B, we have Y. That's all. That will continue here further. Is this clear to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Now, what does it say? W belongs to 0 or 1 star. It means your W may be equals to epsilon also. In that case, your tape will not have any other symbol than blank. So you may not go for this and directly come here from Q0 to Q4. Still, you will get B in the case when your W is equals to epsilon. So in that case, your further symbol would be again blank only. Blank, blank, right or left. Go to final state. This is the case when W is equals to epsilon. Now, what if W is not equals to epsilon? Here, in that case, here we will get X and Y's. X replace with X, move to left. Y replace with Y, move to 1 minute. That is the case We'll have either X or Y. X, X left, Y left, and this Q5 will use to move towards the leftmost blank. X, X, L, Y, L. Okay, and this moving towards left, we are here right now. We'll move towards left. We'll come to this point wherein we have a string of this sort. We are coming to this blank, turn right here, blank, blank, right, Q6. Now here we'll check for is first symbol X, then your last symbol should also be X. If your first symbol Y, your last symbol should also be Y. So replace X with blank, skip all this symbol, come back. If it is X, replace it with blank. This process which we perform in the earlier example for 1, later for A, we are performing the same task for X now. So that we'll do here. QF here, whenever we get what? Either X or Y. That's thing we're talking about. So let's write here in Q6, if we get X, X replaced with blank, move to right, Q7. Okay. Beyond this X, we must get all X and Y till this right was blank. So X replace with X, move to right, Y replace with Y, move to right. On the receipt of blank, turn the direction to left, and the symbol which is available after this blank should be X only. So if it is X, in that case, replace X with blank and turn left. Okay, Q9. In Q9, from this place, go back till the left on the blank on the left hand side, turn the direction and repeat the task which you started in Q6. Okay, so X, X left, Y, Y left. On the receipt of blank on the left hand side, proceed to this. So blank, blank, right. Okay, once you receive this blank, blank, right, if the symbol after that is X, will follow this whole path. But if the symbol is Y, we need to have another path similar to earlier examples. That would be Y, B, R, Q7, Q8, Q9, 1, 0. Here again, X, X, right, Y, Y, right. On the receipt of blank, make blank, blank, L. I am doing the same task which I did in Q7, Q8, and Q9. I am doing the same thing for Y now in Q10 and Q11. What? In Q11, if I get Y, then only I will replace that Y with blank and move to left. Okay. And this task would be repeated. This task will continuously be repeated till in this input at Q6, in the place of getting either X or Y, you get blank. It will indicate that your X and Y's are over and they were of the pattern of WWR. That's the indication if you get blank in Q6. On the receipt of blank in Q6, we'll simply move to final state. Blank, blank, This is the Turing machine construction for the language L, where L is equals to W, such that W equals to WR and the length of W is in multiple of 4. If you have any queries, please let me know. Yes?
So in brief, can you explain the from Q4 in very brief, if possible?
Yes, sure. Basically, what we did is, first we check for the length of string. Is the length of string in multiple of 4? That task we achieved through the various states ranging from Q0 to Q3. Okay. While doing this, what we did is, in order to see that we are not counting any symbol again, we have replaced all zeros with X and all ones with Y. Is this clear?
Yes.
Length 1, length 2, length 3, and length 4. This is what we achieved through Q0, Q1, Q2, and Q3. We are simply verifying the length here. Is W is equals to 0 mod 4, that we are checking here through Q0, Q1, Q2, and Q3. Once we ensured, yes, it was of the length 4, that means one criteria is satisfied. We are moving ahead to check the second criteria, that is the given string read same forward and backward. Okay, for that purpose, now say our W is equals to 0, 1, 1, 0. If this is our W, what we did through Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3 is we replaced this into this X, Y, Y, X, and we are available at this place on this blank, right? So on the receipt of this blank here, we moved from Q0 to Q4 and we turn the direction to left. So we are pointing to this X in Q4 and our direction of movement is towards left. Is this clear up to Q4?
Yes, sir.
Now further what we are doing, we are checking, is the symbol available after this? Is X or Y? If it is so, that means the length of string, although it was in multiple of 4, but it was not equals to 0. So we need this verification. Does it of the pattern WWR? For that purpose, we did this whole task ranging from Q6, Q7, Q8, Q9, Q10, and Q11. This task we already did in earlier examples also. WWR also we did the same example, same task. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, if its length is not equals to, if its length is equals to 0, what does it mean? That initially itself on the tape we had all blanks. Because if you say W is equals to the mod of W is equals to 0, it means the length of W is 0. So it is equals to epsilon. So on tape we will have all blank symbol. So if it is so, what will happen? On the receipt of this blank, we'll turn direction. It will replace this blank with blank, turn direction to left, and this will also be a blank only. If it is so, we are going directly to QF. Okay, so from transition from Q4 to QF indicates that your input was having length equals to 0. This Q4 to Q6 is for that purpose. But if it is not, if its length is not 0, that means string was not of this pattern, which I have mentioned here. Then our task lies in verifying whether it reads same forward and backward. For that purpose, we did this whole process ranging from Q5, Q6, Q7, Q8, Q9, Q10, and Q11.